So, our group is here. Let's get started.
Yes.
Vernon does a pretty solid cover. of,
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Throkk has. Are you actually wearing a shirt for this wedding or what?
Ha!
Tuxedo t-shirt.
Marriage is what brings us together.
Throkk is wearing the very nice kilt
Yes,
and
that's Lady Scarlet.
whatever Lady Scarlet insists that he wear. Because there's two people he doesn't want to piss off at his wedding: the bride and Lady Scarlet. She could make everything disappear as far as clothing goes. So, just ruin everything.
Make everything disappear as far as clothing goes. I think save that for your wedding night.
So, all of your friends have gathered on, around.
I got you this nice fruit basket. Where do I put this? Is there a table for gifts?
Grace, where's the? Oh, right. Over there.
Oh, lovely.
Aera comes in with a heaping pile of...
Clelen.
Oh.
What?
Mike, you were speaking. We did not hear you speaking.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, dude?
So, you are all... So, Throkk is lined up. The king is standing there next to Throkk. Next to Throkk are all the Sentinels of Clelen. Mika comes in. She has a beautiful flower crown.
No.
Is there anybody that would be on Grace's side? If not, I'm gonna need Aera just to be over there to balance help balance.
Okay, yeah, Aera's over there.
Yep, Aera will
Lady
stand over
Scarlet is over there. Wizgil is over there.
Ah, Wizgil.
Mika comes prancing down, tossing flower petals.
Nice.
She has a beautiful little flower crown, a sundress on.
No.
She's
with a bag of tricks.
Arranis' daughter is on that side as well.
Starts throwing out lions.
No, Mika.
Who is Wizgil?
Mika, I
No,
need
that
you to
comes
sit.
later.
So, hang on. Actually important. Mika, I need you to... That seat right there. That's reserved right for you. Right in the front there.
Okay. And she runs over and just plops down and gets all excited.
Adorable.
Good.
And then some music comes out of nowhere, and as the queen enters, and on her arm is Grace in a beautiful flowing gown, long train, a veil coming off the back. It's white with lace and gold filigree. It has all sorts of gemstones. She's wearing a beautiful choker with a large onyx in the middle.
Control yourself.
And the music swells as she continuously walks down the aisle and brings you to and brings Grace to Throkk, and she kind of waddles away. She's very pregnant at this point.
Oh.
She's really big.
I give a little head nod and little nudge, hand motion to Mika to do the best she can to help her sit.
Yeah, and Mika tries to help her very, very kindly.
And then she goes back.
The king rises. Thank you all for coming. This is a truly blessed day that we have found ourselves. Today we will see the joining of Sir Throkk the Chainbreaker and Grace in holy matrimony. And he talks on about love and passion, and that the bond of marriage is a sacred one, and that the love that you two share will serve as a guide for all who feel that they are lost.
Oh.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Throkk just
he looks around and he smiles, and he says, "If there is anyone that would protest this marriage, let them speak now or forever hold their peace." And it's at that moment that you all see a cloaked figure just make a beeline down the aisle.
It's the new character.
I put my arm in front of
Opens
Grace.
up his cloak and reaches into it. And the king kind of instinctively reaches for his sword and starts to pull it. Everyone starts pulling out weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aera's down like
Summer home!
And then the man pulls back his cloak.
Hi, Zeus.
Hi!
Oh!
It's Mavarax.
Son!
I'm the new guy.
I made this joke about the Hey!
That's great. That's beautiful.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I run up and give
I have
Seven
been planning this.
Hello.
I
run up
reply
and
in
give
kind.
Seven the most accurate term is a bear hug.
Actually work together.
I know him. He's a friend from work.
And then I grab
know him.
I grab Mavarax by the back of the neck and I just like, "You're over here, get over here, right now." And I push everybody that was behind me back one spot so he's in the best man slot.
Nice.
Seven! Holy shit! Oh, holy
Hello.
crap! You know how to make an entrance.
I was certainly trying not to. I was just trying to make it here on time.
Well, you failed at that one.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man.
Yes, Vernon Woodrow Worthington.
Alright,
actual
this
service, I
will-
believe-
Introductions can happen
I
at
was about to say, I think the introductions can wait for a little while.
Stop, Vern. No. Introductions can happen at the reception.
Grace is like stunned. She looks simultaneously like so happy, but at the same time so pissed that you interrupted her wedding.
I'm sorry.
And
I
also
feel the
she's like
daggers
just
in the back
holding
of
a
my head,
dagger,
like,
and she's kind of looking
side.
at the dagger and looking at you. Looks at the dagger, looks at you.
I move out of the way so she looks at
Dress
them.
and slips it back into the holster and puts the dress back down. What?
Sorry, I'm sorry that, never mind, let's just keep going.
It's at this point that Throkk realizes they don't have a family name. It's Throkk and Grace. One word apiece.
Throckington.
I mean, it's like Beyonce and Jay-Z then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can go with
I believe
Chainbreaker
it's
for a last
pronounced Throckington.
Well, I think actually the most fitting name.
What?
I actually think the most fitting name. He says, "I am proud to declare Grace and Throkk Lothmerson."
Wait, who's Lothmere?
I don't know who that is. Rock, you have a last name.
Let's just go.
Now I do.
Let's just go with it.
Okay.
Thank you.
You may now kiss the. And before he can even finish the phrase, Grace grabs Throkk and just pulls him in.
Aww.
Oh,
That's adorable. I begin to cry.
And for one other matter, now that our happy couple has been blessed, we would like to introduce you to, and he points over to Mika Lothmerson.
At this point, Throkk pulls a rolled up piece of paper from his shirt. And yes, he doesn't always wear those, so he's not quite sure what to call it. And he unrolled it, and it's like, this is just a piece of paper. Okay. This piece of paper only means that you are legally a part of our family now. But you should know that you've always and will always be a part of our family.
That's so adorable.
Yeah, everyone. There's not a dry eye in the house. Even
That's beautiful.
Aera has gone over to the other side of the aisle, is like leaning on Vernon as they both just stop.
Handkerchief. It's very gross, but yeah, true.
Is Arranis anywhere near me?
He's in the lineup.
I still have access to Mavarax's sheet.
oh shit, I gotta think of that.
He's crying. He's crying.
Oh, I'm hugging him. I'm hugging him and crying at the same time.
Veit is doing the stoic dwarf thing.
Single dwarfly tear.
Yeah.
But you'll never know because
That he ended up sucking back into his eye.
Yeah.
Veit isn't marriage beautiful? Look at them, they're happy.
Kitty.
Kitty's making
And there was much drinking and joy and merriment.
Yay.
And there was much
Hello,
And they celebrated.
Mr. Mavarax, I don't believe we've actually worked together at all. I think I met you in a room in Rivers Keep one time, but
I don't remember this.
Don't worry.
I remember
very
it.
memorable.
I've sort of been sort of filling the ranks in your absence. It's lovely to meet you.
You as well. What's your name?
Vernon
Vernon.
Worthington.
Oh. Well, my name is Mavarax Xavier Hazard, the 7th, Prince of Coronin the Pure.
That's quite impressive.
it's funny you mentioned. It's funny you mentioned that you are. You mentioned the Hadar part because Throkk is greeting other people at the reception, and he actually brings a person over to you because he invited Hadar, and Hadar decided to come to the wedding.
Ooh.
You could say
Mavarax,
Hadar the First.
Yes.
I would say
yes,
long
we
time no
met.
see, but I've actually seen him relatively recently.
How you doing, buddy?
Hello, how you doing?
Oh, pretty good. You know, it's a nice wedding, lots of booze.
Oh yeah.
Let me sure that.
Arranis, what's going on? You're not really looking at anything. I'm missing what's going on here. What happened to our? Oh.
Well, you could say that I have adopted a new type of adventure for the time being.
Except he hasn't really adopted anybody. She's actually his biological child.
I said it.
Excuse me? What is going on here?
But there's a lot to catch you up on, 7. But my private.
So Arranis, that's yours.
She is, yes.
I made this.
Apologies, I've never been so.
It's all right.
I've never been good at the stuff.
It's hard to believe something as adorable as her could come out of his ugly.
Sure. Sure.
She's within earshot, thank you.
It's good to see you.
It is good to see you too. You're looking lush.
Sorry, what?
Lush?
No, see, my feather's actually a little thin. What do you mean?
Tell me.
Why just take the compliment?
Well, I'm sure. I'm quite. It would be sad for me to know that you have fallen off the wagon so soon.
I mean, we're at a wedding, dude.
As she says as she's holding a bottle of wine.
Just like the whole bottle. We're at a wedding. I'm celebrating.
All things in moderation.
Including moderation.
Once a day, yes. And you can start with moderation by letting me finish that for you.
And now I remembered why I didn't miss you. Hands it over.
Well, there's a high perch on the castle if you ever want to come stop by.
All right, I'll poop on you.
At some point, the king does mention to meet with all of you within the next couple days to discuss your plan of action.
Aera, did you give them the thing that you had?
Oh shit! Aera runs off. Aera comes back carrying a pretty impressive pile of sticks and also very fluffy blankets. And she sets it on the table and sort of goes, okay. I know you're staring at it and you think it's weird, but this is actually a traditional wedding gift. This is to build your nest. And I know, I've been reading, and I know that you don't actually make nests, nor do you lay eggs. But I thought it was still important in, like, the tradition of the thing. But I did make sure to get you fluffy blankets instead of, feathers plucked from my own body. So...
Oh my god!
Aera, if it makes you feel better, Dragonborn do lay eggs, so there might be a future wedding where that is appropriate.
Thank you, Tic Tac.
You're welcome.
So
Look
I have
what Aera made for us. And we just like...
But
Thanks to Rain for helping me brainstorm that one.
I actually got.
I don't know that Vernon would actually know that it exists, but I was like, oh wait, no, I have to make sure that this is done.
I have something for Throkk. I pull out like a little jewelry box type thing, and I hand it to him. You just see like a necklace that has Draconic written on it. I don't know if you can read Draconic or not.
It says the word Draconic in Draconic.
I cannot, but if you tell me, I will write it down.
I will tell you, and I will open up my like armor a little bit to reveal my necklace that has something written in Orcish on it.
Oh.
Does it say 7?
No.
BFF.
It's best friends forever.
Yes. Yes. And Throkk puts it on. It'll change just because for moving around, but for right now, he puts his holy symbol of Tritharion.
Oh.
Nice.
Good. It's good.
I picked a bad time to try to eat some noodles. Zeus is over here crying.
That's how Mav cries.
Just so the king knows, Rox and Grace's immediate plan is they're gonna take a week. How long does it take to go back to River's Keep?
That's an excellent question. Let's see.
So who's pregnant?
The Queen.
The Queen.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like,
no retired characters for that. No.
Yeah.
I was like, is Throck's lady pregnant for something?
My theory is that the Queen couldn't get pregnant because of the Black Dragon.
Oh.
I
Or-
mean, that's an awfully long range.
It was a strong dragon. You weren't there.
It
Yes,
take
I
like
was.
12 days to get back.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Throkk, Mavarax.
We could- Yes, Arranis.
I do wish to apologize for not staying the entire time, but there is unfortunately important business that needs to be attended to.
Well, yeah, apparently somebody's got a daughter.
Indeed, I do, and you're more than welcome to come visit anytime.
Oh, you know I plan on it.
Oh, are you going to be
However-
driving? I'll take that back from you then.
No. You don't understand that. We've elected to travel incognito, so that they don't know that we're here.
Oh.
Oh.
So I could use looking slightly tipsy while at the helm for the bandits that are inevitably going to be arrested along the way.
But you can act.
Yes,
I can,
but
but I can't make
maybe he
wine.
prefers to be a method actor, Aera.
Arranis,
you know
not
that's
drawing
fair,
attention
that's
to
fair.
yourself for once.
No, I saw.
by
I've,
horse?
I've seen how tacky. I've seen how tacky it looks on others, and have tried to take a more subdued approach.
Oh. Oh.
Oh!
Oh!
Plow, 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 plow.
I have, of course, I've had the lovely pleasure of having an audience with your parents, and I have to say, you are somehow more subdued.
They are insufferable.
I believe that I owe you a congratulations.
Congratulations for
Throkk
falling
just
farther
being
from the tree than average.
Congratulations today. Just shouts, "Thank you!"
May your apple
as he walks around.
may your apple roll as far from the tree as it can.
Thank you. I hate them. I stole this shield from them.
And then with that, I do gather my daughter and my companion, and we do set off. I hope you like that double layer joke.
Nice.
He's gone.
1 sec. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be right back.
So, for those of you that don't know, or
Time to
haven't
quickly finish
actually
this up.
bothered to read Throck's backstory, Lothmir is actually the name of Throck's father. So,
I thought it might be.
Lothmir's son.
I
Son of
do believe
Lothmir.
that's going to become relevant in a little bit, right?
oh god damn it!
Odin's son.
Backing up. I tested
Throkk.
Commune with nature as a ritual during the ceremony, so my dad was there as a spirit.
That's
Oh,
adorable.
that's so sweet.
Granted, this is the first time any of you have seen him, so you are surprised when he only has his left arm.
Well,
Yeah.
hello.
Let us know if you need a hand with anything.
Not the best. Not the best. Not the best.
He's dead, Vernon.
It's still rude.
Doesn't mean I can't understand you, little bird person.
Little bird person.
You know that's fair. That's fair. Nice to meet you.
They call me Big Dragon Man.
I
Rock seems to call you 7. I think I'll stick with that. No,
Why
yeah.
are you called? Oh, because you're the 7th. I understand. That's
Yeah.
I call you Inkton.
Throkk decided
Yes,
that I
right.
needed a
Call me-
shorter
call me
name, and he decided to go with 7 instead of Mav.
Instead of Mavarax, I went with 7.
What do you prefer? What do you prefer? Sir Mavarax?
Just Mavarax is fine.
Oh, well, that's very casual. Hello.
I'm a casual kind of guy. Oh, this is Mimi, and Mike's not here to do Mimi, but I have a little pixie that follows me around that is sometimes visible to you guys.
Hello. I don't remember what Mimi's voice sounds like.
I don't either.
Hello.
It's been so long.
Hello.
Oh, Lucia, you're here.
And if you can see Mimi's backstory, it is Mimi is a badass motherfucker that don't give a shit about your shit. So
Tiny Bamf.
Miss Baird. Wow, that was not Scottish at all.
who is this guy?
Veit,
Then we have
Brightbeard.
this tool.
Yes.
I require.
Your dwarf servant.
I require
Very excited
directions
about it. She was
to
very
the
excited.
booze.
You require erections. What?
I
No, he
require
requires
directions.
directions.
I can't hear you.
Directions.
Oh. I
Yeah.
was wondering why you would require.
Don't sass me. I'm tired. I can't do the
Don't
accent.
sass me.
I can't hear you.
Somebody tell me who the small man is.
Oh, this is Veit. He's
Some sort
I'm
of.
somehow
Veit
indebted.
Brightbeard.
Veit. He's somehow
I hold it
indebted to
out.
Zed.
My
And
hand
for some reason
to
he
the,
follows
for the,
him
for the
around.
handshake.
Strange.
Thinks that like the sun pulls out of his ass or something.
Might
That's-
might I interest you in a holy book of Pelor?
He's very devout.
Nothing says holy quite like a wedding.
That's what we have
Yeah.
paladins for.
Quick, raise your hand if you're a
2.5.
paladin.
Yes,
King
and,
raises his hand.
Yeah,
Yes,
there's a lot.
yes, and only 2 of them are right. 3 of them are right.
So,
Who's not right? Am
there-
I not right?
The one not following Pelor.
Is that me?
There was
That's you.
somebody recently on Reddit that was suggesting a hexblade warlock who thinks they're a paladin.
Can I ask what's wrong with Bahamut?
It's not Paylor.
Yeah, somebody.
That's not very open-minded of you, mate.
No, it's not at all. He said I have two marks that need to be removed.
It's been all I've known. It's all I've needed, and I've hoped to give the same to others.
Well,
He's real close-minded.
So Throkk and Grace are gonna just like have the nicest room at the nicest hotel for the week.
No.
Oh, you're
Uh,
staying in
so-
the castle.
Okay, so we're staying in the castle for a week.
There's no
Stones
slumming
crumble
it.
off the outside every once in a while.
As Mika travels around with Aera. As Mika travels around the city with Auntie Aera.
Yeah.
And
when-
no, Aunt Cass left. She had to go run her.
No, anti-era.
what about Uncle Mav?
Anti-Air and
Well,
Uncle
Uncle
Matt.
Mavarax could walk around with them too.
I want to.
Mika just knows she's interacted with Aera a little more frequently than you.
Yeah.
I know. I've been gone a while.
Mika's gonna be getting sent out for peanut butter. How many times? Several times a day.
And some of
On,
Yeah.
on the other side of town, at the obscure marketplace.
Get the diet peanut butter. Don't go back
Can you
without
get
it.
peanut butter, whipped cream, and chocolate syrup, please?
Lady
Oh,
Wisgo?
how's Lady Wisgo? That's a
Yes.
question.
Who's Lady Wisgo?
For Zed.
Ah.
They've had some discussions about retractable blades and the uses thereof.
I remind you, sir, that as a paladin, I believe that you must maintain celibacy.
No, Veit, see,
I like this guy.
He's yeah, they're not going to have sex. They're just going to have a very detailed anatomical conversation.
I do know what an innuendo is, my dear.
Do you? I don't.
I like this guy. He uses words I don't understand.
Makes you miss Arranis, doesn't it?
Charming, isn't he?
It makes me mix Arranis.
Oh boy. I just can't help it. I want to click. It's like every now and then from the castle walls.
I get a little bit lonely.
She's giving you a ride. You're giving her a ride on your bagpipes.
No, that's the dragon horn. That's one of the dragon horns.
Oh.
It's a different instrument. Arranis wasn't
Says
here
I
for
just
that.
got laid horn.
I just had sex. Wow.
So a week passes.
I love this game.
This is a good game.
A week passes.
A week passes.
Nothing but that horn.
It's 3 in the morning.
Like every hour on the hour.
I'm happy for them, but I do need some sleep.
Well, I mean,
They do that. They do know that tower wasn't made by the dwarves and is likely to fail, right?
I like this guy.
trying to finish my soup and I can't.
What happens if?
Well, to be fair, it's never experienced such stress before.
And if it was an elephant's bed, they'll be through 3 of them by now.
Well, maybe they're doing it in different rooms on different surfaces. Who knows if they're just staying in the bed every time.
Distributing the
There was
stress
something
element.
about, and then it was like you hear some people talking. I think there was something in there about a pink feather boa.
Oh,
I have to go do something else now.
That's appropriation.
Like you're crushing 5 buckets of water, 5 buckets of water, an extra set of blankets, and a pink feather boa.
is the man gonna be able to walk after this?
Oh no,
Good
actually,
Lord.
I'm not familiar with that one.
After a week, you see Throkk with 5 levels of exhaustion. No.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Only 5.
That's like Lord Byron.
He's like withered husk.
He's down to 4 actually. His speed is at 0. He can't take any advantages.
Yeah, and that whole
on top of everything else, and on top of everything else, he's walking bow-legged.
And that whole he can't take advantage is the reason why things stopped.
Hold on.
I'm just thinking about Futurama, the episode with the snoo, and there's the skeletons with the crushed pelvises.
You gotta remember, he's the half-orc.
I know.
Oh my god, he killed her.
She's dead.
She died by crushed pelvis.
No.
He's split.
Rage.
She just comes.
He's split.
Oh my god, she's going
Like
fine.
spinning her tail.
He split her
Rock, where did you find this one?
What is this? What is this meme generator horror you have shared with us?
Exactly what I was thinking.
Throkk.
Okay.
This is Throkk now.
So, what is your plan? What would you guys like?
Skeleton, goodness sake.
I-
Nope.
I think Throkk had something. You have
Yes.
You are within spitting distance of the land of the Horse Lords.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to go to the land of the Horse Lords.
I used to have a pony when I was a little boy.
Oh, but first,
the ruins of my village are just outside the bounds of the lands of the Horse Lords.
yes. But before you go, the king kind of sits down and would like to have a quick council with you all,
Yes,
especially
sir.
with you, Mavarax, because he has some things to report,
Okay.
Very important.
or you have some information to exchange with your party members.
I'll see Grace and Mika and anybody else from River's Keep that happened to have stayed behind or to help escort. I'll see them off at the city gates as they make their way back. Unless they're staying here. I don't know if the king's gonna let them stay in the castle while we are away.
Grace is going to have to go back to River's Keep to continue to fulfill her duties at
The college, yeah.
Yes.
That's what I figured.
But she looks forward to seeing you again.
Well, of course.
I would hope. Good lord.
I think you could take a little bit of breather. Oh.
No, I try to stick
yes.
to the good DC movies.
So you've seen exactly
none of
Wonder
them.
Woman.
Yeah.
So there's some information that needs to be shared with the party.
Oh.
You sure I heard this correctly?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe that we're meeting with the man himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, you meet with the king, and as always, there's lots of. So, Sir Prince Mavarax, is it?
Yes.
He was already on the board.
I didn't have control over him, so I added him.
There's two of you. Multimono, get out of here.
Justin Timberlake and Karen Gillan on their thrones.
What is this?
I have received traveling throughout the land, as it were.
What?
Mike?
Yes.
Oh, I think you cut out there for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what did you say?
I have received word that you have been traveling throughout the land, as it were.
Oh, yes.
And I
Yes,
was
I have.
curious to see of your findings.
Okay, so, I have information about the dragons in places, right?
Ooh,
Targets.
dragons.
So,
Shut up, Vernon.
so here's what I have down. I've got, there's 2 major dragons in each place. There's a gold and a red one in Corrin. There's a white and a silver one in Minist. There's a black and a copper one in Raelden.
Not anymore.
There's a brass and a blue one in Erta, and in Torrentera there's a green and a bronze one. There's no longer a black dragon in Raelden.
So it's
Just the copper
they
one.
all correspond to each other.
Yes, they all. Yeah.
That's
I know a little information on where some of them are, unless
Maybe we have some
you have more
dragons.
information for me.
we might be.
Oh,
From
sounds exciting.
what I understand, there's the gold one lives in the peaks of Cornan, and people go to seek guidance from her. Pretty much, I have before in my life, back in my wee lad days in Cornan. And the red dragon there hasn't been seen in quite some time because he was banished after the Great War.
Oh, okay.
So you're saying there's a chance? Good enough.
I don't have any information on the white dragon, but oh yes I do. Hang on. I've got a little bit here. There's white and silver dragons, and they live on the Twin Peaks in Minist. So like they're kind of like next to each other with the dwarves in between.
Like really awful neighbors. Really awful neighbors. Bleh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
For Nagels.
The copper one in Raeldim lives in the realm of the Horse Lords, which is why I would like to go there.
Sounds like
I don't have any information about the brass one in Erta, but I have information on the blue one, where the female is a part of the slave network known as the Masters.
We did kill a little blue one back then.
Well, we've already been told that they wouldn't bother us in Raelden anymore.
Yes.
And
And
the rusty blackhand for that, if you can thank him for anything.
God, I hate that guy. And in Torrentera, I don't have anything on the green one, but the bronze one lives on the coast.
Ew.
As they tend to do.
Knowledge history.
I have also pinpointed the shipwreck that has the scale of Bahamut.
Shit that has the
Oh,
steel.
I don't know what that is.
Muhammad?
No, I know who Muhammad is. No, there was like
It's a
scale floating
big,
around.
fancy,
somewhere.
important thing for people that follow Muhammad, like his
I would imagine.
ways
Hmm.
and
Neat.
my pauldrons
Neat.
that I haven't got.
But there's a huge problem with what's going on there that I'll have to fill everybody in on later.
Yeah. All right.
Like massive problem there.
So the green dragon actually lives somewhere in Wildlands.
And what?
Oh,
Yes! I said session 1. I want to go to
Is it
the
like
wild.
the forests? Oh.
there's no, they're not forests.
I've never been.
It's nasty ass Feywild shit. Sorry,
Yeah, it's basically
nasty
like the
bad
Feywild has
Feywild
bled
crap.
into the.
Oh, wait, hang on, I'll be right
so
back.
there's like fairies and
Just
things
1 second, I'll be right back.
It's
That
coming.
sounds adorable.
No, it's not adorable. No, no. I've been doing some
like
reading.
little-
It's terrifying.
Little dryads and nymphs and
Red cats and displacer beasts and
what now?
hags.
And if you look over here,
Oh, that doesn't seem
Evil Fae.
so here's the Twin Peaks. I've marked those, and literally here the RB Dwarves is right where it would be.
RB Dwarves.
I will start marking on your map where these things
neat.
so the
Well, is there anything that
Dragon
is
was
like
over
of
here.
pressing concern to us?
Somewhere in the Wildlands, probably somewhere in the heart of the Wildlands. You know that the blue dragon actually lives somewhere around over there.
Huh?
The copper dragon is in the land of the Horse Lords, so it's probably there.
We'll be
And
going
then
that
in
way.
Cornan, the Guardian Mother, as she is known, is there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty fun.
I always forget that Cornan is also right there.
Yeah.
What's
And
it?
of course
What's in
there's,
Cornan?
Hadar.
And there's Star. He's just hanging out.
Well,
good thing we didn't go too far north.
Yeah.
While we were in there.
Yeah.
while you were where?
In Empress.
Yeah.
Well,
An
yeah,
adult,
we found a younger one.
a younger blue dragon.
One of her brood. Oh boy.
And this.
I think you already pretty thoroughly pissed her off by
By
killing one of her brood and breaking up the supply chain.
Yeah. We did do that.
Because yes, this dragon runs the
back.
Masters.
Oh!
Yeah,
Runs
Exactly.
the Masters.
exactly.
Who knows?
Yikes.
The Ring of Slave Traders. Illegal
Ooh.
slave traders in Empress.
Well, that's not very
Not most
nice.
of, if not most of the world of Clelen. So she's target 2 on my personal hit list.
Nice.
Unfair.
Now that I know about her.
Yes.
Target 1,
What's it called?
Oh!
Barth and Nazura.
I have...
Near it, at least.
Sorry to
Last
interrupt.
I
I
knew
have.
it was
I still have
ruins.
control over Arranis, and it confused me for a minute.
Make him do something stupid.
Oh, I'm going to River's Cape. That's where he is.
Old River's Keep.
Hello.
Ah.
Here.
More
What
like
could it be?
here.
Oh, and I don't have control over him anymore, so I can't.
Damn it.
My shame shall live forever. Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
look, here he goes. He was walking into the wildlands. Oh, no. Poor Arranis. Goodbye.
Goodbye forever, Arranis.
Alright.
Some of us
So-
miss you more than others.
I've been thinking about coming up with a way to contrive to bring Arranis back because I'm not enjoying playing Veit.
Let's kill Veit. Get another new character.
Stab him.
Maybe Arranis will be researching the Rusty Black Hand.
Maybe,
Empress
maybe-
successfully.
maybe Veit was evil all along.
Yep.
No.
Fight was Rusty Black Hand.
I have something far better in mind, but
He was
All
lawful
right.
good all along.
I have to.
Even
I have-
worse.
I have to
The only thing worse than evil is lawful good.
actually. I think I gotta focus on my stuff because I still have another 2 things to get done before midnight comes around,
Oh.
Oh, jeez, dude. Yeah.
and we're working on it. But I'm so tired.
Hey.
I was gonna say,
Breaks off from the party and kills Arranis' daughter so he can come back and adventure with us.
I was gonna say, I do actually have the next planned.
I'll just
Yeah, if you want somebody can pilot Veit, we can just
Yeah.
assume that he,
We'll have a heal bot.
says nice things to Zed on a regular basis.
and no one else.
And no one else.
Unless they convert.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll catch you guys. Maybe I can come back later tonight once this is all done, but in the meantime, bleh.
Alright.
Alright, good luck,
focus on
dude.
that.
Yeah, thanks.
My.
Nice seeing you, Jim.
I admit it, that was a good fucking reveal, though.
That was so good, man. I was. Oh, yeah.
Rocked out one arm in front of Grace and just like getting ready to club him because even Throkk wasn't expecting a questionable person to come sprinting down the aisle on his wedding day. He didn't have a weapon on him.
That was good. It was a good reveal. Mike's
Mike,
like,
you didn't want to come
oh,
up. You didn't want to come up with any vows.
I forgot to tell you about the new guy.
Mike, you didn't want to come up with any vows. Come on.
I'm the new guy. I was so excited I couldn't even say my name.
Aw, so good.
Oh man. All right.
Good
So,
to see you back, Zeus.
is there more information from Seven? He
I
wanted
think
to
that's
tell
all
us
I have.
about the scale and whatnot. I know that much.
Oh, that we. I don't know if I need to discuss that in front of the. Oh, actually, maybe I can.
The king.
He's trustworthy.
I know he's trustworthy. It's just the
I should
fact
know
that
he appreciates my wedding.
I was unsure if it was a need to know type thing, but because it's just small, it's a little thing. There is something gigantic preventing people from getting to that shipwreck. Like I tried paying hundreds of platinum to get there, and nobody would go.
Gotta get our own boat.
Gigantic in the sense of like maybe Kraken big.
Oh, well.
Smell it.
So we either need to find a way to get past that, or we need to find a way to kill it. Either way, it's gonna be hard.
It really depends on what it is. But yeah, I prefer to kill
Yeah,
it.
I mean, like I offered everything, and nobody with the biggest of ships or smallest of ships would take me anywhere near that.
Two for when the first folding boat breaks. It's us, Zed.
We can figure that out after.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, we sort of have the horse lawns area to go
This
to.
is like in the other side of Coronin, so I mean, we've got time.
Yeah.
The side
On the upper left there with the purple little circle.
Way east. So far east becomes west.
All right. So.
I also heard some small things.
What is the current plan with the King's soldiers? Are they going to be marching behind us, or are they going to be marching with us?
That is up to you. If you even want them.
He offered soldiers for at least holding back the horde, or intimidating the horde, while some soldiers, not all, some soldiers to intimidate the horde a bit while I have my one-on-one combat.
Wish you said anything about one-on-one combat.
We'll catch you up. Don't worry, Seven. Let's get faith in me.
He's gonna donate like a battalion, which is about 100 people.
Nice.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I don't really want to fight like 100 pissed off Half-Orcs.
No, they're full. They're full blood.
I really don't want to fight 100.
Rock is one of the
Half-Orcs.
only, if not the only, half-orcs in all of Reldon.
Right. And now I will remember that because of this stupid thinky thing that I need to keep on my head. I'll remember it forever. Never. Gods. Sorry.
Garlaws. I do not know how large his forces are. The king was looking into it, hopefully, successfully, with someone coming back alive.
As for Garlaz's forces, they are scattered at best.
I know there was the remnants of the Hobgoblin army in Old River's Teeth was heading east a while ago. That was a long time ago, so maybe that helped scatter them.
Yes, they had been fighting with hobgoblins, and I think that had decimated some of their troops.
Good. I'd say that maybe we can head out at the same time as the battalion, but being a smaller group of 6, we can move ahead, scout out a little bit better. That way they can move at their own steady pace. Because we don't want the troops to be exhausted if they're trying to move at the same rate as 6 individual people.
Right. No, I agree with that. I think that we should move separate. We should move slightly ahead of the troops.
Yeah.
We shall
Yes,
give you a half day's walk then.
Something of a.
But yeah, I was gonna say hopefully we have like a half day to maybe a day at max difference between arrival times.
Yeah.
It sounds fair to me. So we'll be setting off in the morning.
So does anybody? I'm just gonna double check to see if Throkk needs anything before, because I gave 500 platinum to Grace to plan the wedding. Do I need anything? Let's see.
I think you're all set.
I think I could use a few potions of healing.
Ah,
The second tier, is that just greater?
Who needs potions?
should probably get a couple potions of healing.
Oh yeah, how much is it for a greater potion of healing?
Is it
No,
500
stop,
gold?
guys.
No, that's too much. It's 50 gold for like a regular old little bitty potion of healing, right?
Yeah.
So does Mavarax with his hands.
Oh,
Oh.
well.
But
Well,
still,
My
I'd like-
hands and my spells, like
Good
cure
to have-
wounds,
It's good to have a couple around.
I'd like
aura
one
of
at the very least.
vitality.
It'll be good to have a couple around just in case.
What happens when I die?
Yeah, what happens when 7 dies?
Yeah, then you guys
Light
have
brings
nobody.
him back.
The group's pretty much despaired at that point.
Oh yeah, no.
Well,
If it's not Mika, Throkk. If it's not Mika, 7 is the team's mascot.
Yeah. I am the mascot of Bag of Beans.
Dragon Man.
Beans 1 and 2 back together.
Drunk!
Throkk.
Like dragon!
Yes.
Did you get a belt?
Yes.
Greater healing is uncommon.
To the reference documents. Yes, that is definitely what we were looking for.
It gives you additional RAM.
Yeah.
Potion.
It's
It
so
lets you
Healing.
download RAM.
Yeah, it lets you download RAM.
Guys, hang on, guys. What is it, Mike?
150 gold.
neat.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pick up. I am
Can I
still,
get 2?
despite the fact that we
Yeah.
do have like 3 healers, I'm getting a greater potion of healing.
I don't get potions.
Yeah, sure. Let's find a very rare healing potion.
Can I sell my
Said it was
longsword
150
for it?
gold.
I will trade you my longsword for that healing.
Oh, shoot. I'll be right back.
This longsword was once used by a prince, sir.
What's a greater healing potion do?
44 plus 4.
Yes. So,
10d4 plus 20.
yes.
What was it again? 44
Plus
Plus
4.
4.
plus 4.
So you march northeast towards the ruins of.
Because he ignores you.
You march
East.
and march for 8 days.
Every now and then, if I feel that we're getting lost, I redo my ritual of commune with nature to have my father point the way.
Yeah.
Which I informed everyone, Mike, that he only has a left arm.
I'm going to go hunting.
Yes. So you travel. Not much happens. Eventually, you kind of rolling hills and steps, and eventually you do reach Barton, Missouri. And you do happen upon a small war camp made of various tents, other such things, and in the center of the war camp is a black
fighting back, my eyes going completely red out of rage upon immediate sight, with my pristine eagle sight. What can I see as far as numbers within this camp? Over the course of a number of hours, I'm assuming there's passing of guard and whatnot. Probably pretty lax because who's gonna mess with an orc encampment? But still.
Yeah, it's probably 50 at most.
2 to 1 for the soldiers. That puts things even.
Not with us around.
No. Wait until they're made sure that they're rested. And then I use my horn to announce our arrival.
Or we could sneak in, assassinate them, and leave like nothing ever happened.
No. No.
I can make several of us. I can make several of us invisible, and we can sneak it.
No. I'm not opposed to any additional assistance in the form of pre-battle prep, but this is one-on-one.
Yes.
Very well.
As the camp
this-
settles down, you
Is the sort of person that takes challenges.
blast your
Yes.
mighty horn. And there's a great stirring, and Garloz just erupts from his tent.
I like this guy.
Standing up at the top of the crest of the hill, as the soldiers of Railton make their way to the along the sides of me, Return of the King style. Throkk just shouts out, "Carlos,
Open the gate.
do you remember me? Do you remember me?"
Yeah.
And he turns around. Throkk turns around and drops the cloak down below his shoulders, so that way. No, he doesn't need to. I'm assuming Garloz can see the massive eye of Garunch or some other elder deity that he carved into my back.
He erupts. He roars at this. So the Forsaken One has returned.
If anyone would like invisibility, I could totally make us invisible and make us hide.
So, Runt, have you come back to find the bodies of your parents?
I've come to kill you.
And at this, all the orcs are laughing.
By the way, do I happen to have inspiration for getting married?
No. Nice try.
It's a long shot for 8 days.
Well, it's until expended, so.
I mean, I feel like Throck's got pretty well expended after that one.
Yeah.
All right.
4 days on the road, and he's like,
So
better use that inspiration.
I take out my great axe and just jab it into the blood at the hilt, into the ground, and just and shout to him, one-on-one combat.
Very well.
What's he say?
He
Said
said,
very
very well then. To the arena.